Okay, hello. I'm going to be doing a build for the Des Moines. This boat has its main method of attack, its main strengths, is its AA and its heavy shells. So we're going to be concentrating on building a build around those two main strengths. It also has radar, so we're going to be thinking about how we can hunt DDs. So, the first choice is a slightly close toss-up in my opinion between priority target and preventative maintenance. Personally, I do like priority target. It's a good skill, especially if you're in a boat where you don't really want to be focused. And sometimes being in the Des Moines, you don't really want to be focused, you want to know when to get out of there. Moving on from that, we're going to be thinking about how we can increase our DPM, or I would say increase our DPM, or make sure our consumables are up quicker. So again, I'll be thinking about adrenaline rush and maybe a jack of all trades. Another option could be expert marksman, but you're not often, super close brawling, and the guns don't move terribly slow. So again, adrenaline rush, because you're gonna get hurt sometimes, and the amount of DPM that you can fire from the Des Moines is crazy. And if you can improve it, I'll go for it. Improve it more. Moving on from here, there's only one real choice, well possibly two choices, and that would be increasing your AA, because our AA is quite strong. The second choice would be something like vigilance. This means that you won't be attacked by torpedoes too often, so not too often, but you better avoid them easier. But I think overall, basic flying training, buff your AA, super powerful. And moving on to the top skill, it has to be concealment. Now, I'm not a fan about RPF in the sense I don't think it's that great, but I think RPF in the Des Moines can be a choice. I still don't see how it can give you a significant advantage. I think it's quite situational. I think 4 points can be spent on something that would actually improve every single game rather than improve 1 in every 10 games. I have seen the use for it, but I'm not going to get into it. Don't love it, but if you find that RPF or radio location is powerful, by all means choose it. And I guess you'll be choosing, instead of the option I would be choosing at this top level, is you can possibly take Inertia Fuse for HE shells. With this, your heavy shells hit even heavier. I was playing a Cabrosk and I was getting all my modules are just going completely, dying, because I think Inertia Fuse for HE shells is quite powerful now. That is definitely an option. Second option would be Demolition Expert. That's a pretty powerful skill. But I think overall, we should be choosing Advanced Firing Training, because we can buff our AA, because I do think CVs is going to make a comeback this year. So we're going to choose AA. We're not going to choose... let's choose Inertia Fuse for HE shells. That would be very, very powerful. Now we have one skill point left, and I would say Preventative Maintenance. There are a few different builds you can do for the Des Moines. You can, depending on your playstyle, but for my playstyle, although I'm not a huge fan of AA boats, I think the Des Moines should be an AA boat, because you do have the what's that skill that busts your AA? Whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about. It's just got a brain freeze at the moment. But anyway, so AA is good for the Des Moines. I'm not a huge fan of it. You want to conceal your boat as much as possible, so you can really get in close and sneak attack with some of those DDs. If you're firing HE, this will literally destroy DDs and will do a lot of damage to angled cruisers as well, and battleships in that matter, because your shells are heavy, so you're gonna make them feel heavier. Your fire chance is already pretty decent on the Des Moines, so losing just 3% isn't too bad. If you wish, you can get back some with Demolition Expert. Maybe if you want to go for, if you didn't want to go for Inertia Fuse, you could go for, something along the lines of, let's get rid of this in here as well. So you can go for something along the lines of Demolition Expert, increase the fire chance, pretty decent. And then we can go for Jack of all trades or High Alert. I'm thinking Jack of all trades here. Make sure you run the reload time flag as well, because then that reduces it by overall 10%, which makes a huge difference. But my final build would be this build here, because I feel this would be the best way to do the most amount of damage to the most amount of things. You know, you can... this skill is now quite strong, to be honest. Anyway, that's my opinion on what should be for the Des Moines. Tell me what you think, tell me if you have any different builds, and I would love to hear from you. Thanks.